Hello, hello. Yes, it's me, and this is something totally different for you and for me. Today I want to make a video about my state 291. Normally I do only the Restaurant Raid, Fits and some other big events, but since we have state merger this week, well, state transfer as we call it, I thought let's make a video about introducing my state to you guys, because everyone knows state 291 as the VVV state, but of course it's more than that. And I want to show you guys how our state works, so if people want to migrate to our state, they can see how we work together, how we plan stuff. So instead of putting all kinds of snippets in a video with some music on it and some pictures, I thought let's do my dailies and show you some things that maybe be interesting to know. Like, our state is new. We had a merge in September last year, and we merged with the state 293 into 291. In the beginning it was a bit struggling. We didn't have a lot of drama, but yeah, it was something to get used to each other, because original state is kind of a sleepy one. We work together, and then you have a whole new group of people that join you. So you have to see what will work in this new state. And that's worked out pretty well. We stayed a peaceful state. We don't have a lot of dramas going on or internal wars, so we are really happy about that. And VVV, because it's of course the biggest alliance, is the leading alliance that takes responsibility for most big state events, and with all the other alliances that are in our state, we work together to make our state grow. We are not a leading state, as many people are really surprised about, but my state is pretty dead, if I can call it that. But yeah, we have a lot of fun together as a group of people. We collaborate with each other, and we try to make it a state that everyone can enjoy. VVV leads, and we collaborate with the other alliances in events. Like GOG, God of War, is the second alliance, and then we have RIA, the Revolution. That are the two other bigger alliances, and for Doomsday we have a few of their big members in our state in our alliance to help us, and they also want to enjoy the event. And then we have Greedy and SOS and Escape and Run. Those are more the casual second account alliances. And then you have many small alliances with farms and voucher accounts and alts. I think most states have that. And yeah, that's mostly how the state is. And in every event, the state events, we try to work together to help each other get the necessary points and the fun as most as possible. And talking about the events, we have a few events that come every week, like Bunker. And I don't know how it works in your state, but in our state we still divide the bunkers and facility among the alliances that are active, even the smaller ones. And in what stage we are in the season, we divide them among each other. In the beginning, it's VVV takes like 4, and then at the end of a season, VVV has many. Because, you know, VVV is full of only active players. We don't have any dead accounts in our alliance at the moment. So it's 100, well, at the moment 99 active people that, you know, want buffs, thingies, and relocators for Doomsday and RR and the new SVS fun. It sucks up your relocators really fast. So every Wednesday there is a list on our Discord where alliances can sign up for a bunker or facility. And on Friday we, well, not fight over it. Sometimes there are 2 alliances that register for the same. And then there's a little bit of fighting, to call it a name. So I call it a bunker tea party. We rally from our hives, and we don't just randomly attack hives anymore. Well, sometimes someone gets naughty, but we don't just burn. We have some rules on kill event, like you can only rally 1 and a settlement and 3 solos as an alliance. So you can't, you know, just zero a total a small alliance or a big one. And you can attack tiles, of course, because that gives nice points, but only wounded and no kills. But it counts for the event. But most people get their kill event points in Capital Clash the day after. And I'm talking about Capital Clash. I think in every state it's a pretty boring event. We didn't have a real Capital Clash in, I don't know, over 1.5 years. Because VVV was made over a year ago, and since then there's of course no alliance that is stronger. So now it's just get points and make it as small as possible the time, so everyone can go on with their Saturday. So we have some rules, so everyone can get their points in. Like VVV takes capital and 2 towers, and the other 2 towers are for the rest of the state. They can rally us, of course, and then the other alliances can fight over the 2 towers. We even reserve a tower for the smaller alliances, so they can get their points in and have a little fun. And VVV and the other big alliances can't attack that one. And after Capital Clash we have a 24-hour nap, so no attack policy, because everyone wants to heal and don't want to deal with need to flare up because, or bubble up or skirt up or however you call it, because someone wants to murder you. And then we have state versus state. In that event, it's the whole state helps each other. We come together, we empty our backpacks with resources, so the big players can have resources to train. On Wednesday it's total crazy. Many people train like a ridiculous amount of troops, but we help each other in that. And then on the war day, especially with this new setup, VVV takes most buildings, because we have most rally leaders and a support team to hold it. And the other alliances like GOD and Urea will try to take a few of those bunkers, and if they can't, we will help them out, and then they will go for towers. And since we made VVV and this new state, we didn't lose any warfare stage. We lost, of course, a few prep stages because the other states didn't want us there, so they pushed more than we did and fight at our own cap, but we didn't lose it, so that's pretty good, and we are really proud of that achievement. Let me show you. But yeah, we didn't lose, as you can see, our capital. And also you can see that we try to have different governments every 2 weeks. But yeah, we try to have, if someone wants to be governor, they can. And that's how we work. And we are really proud of how our state is, that it's a peaceful one with many nice, fun people in it and many alliances that can use more people. So if you're thinking about coming to my state, let me see the event. Here we go, state transfer. We put it at max as possible, so more people can join. Because we're not leading state, we can do that. The buffs that the governor gives are distributed as well among each other. We don't just give only VVV people buffs, but everyone can ask for a buff on our state Discord or in DM or in state chat. Oh wait, what's this? I see my name. Silly people. Yeah, I made a little video about debuffing. That's also part of this this tiny bit of this thing. We give debuffs for fun. We don't give debuffs for pleasing people or out of spite. We only give debuffs to people that deserve it, like they were naughty and not complying to rules like no attacking on settlements or taking first occupation over and over of a bunker. And yeah, we debuff people that we like, apparently. And yeah, debuff N is a ongoing event in the States, and I'm not always happy about that, but it is what it is. It's like a badge of honor, I guess. But yeah, I do the same. When I was governor, I did some, I gave back, and that's part of the fun. I think that's also how you see that we have a nice community. There is no drama, there is no hatred among each other, well, not in public at least. And we resolve conflicts in a peaceful way. On Discord, on DM, on how we can communicate. And we are really low tolerance about bullying in any form. This means that we don't zero players for sake of amusement or personal vendettas. Instead, we strive to resolve conflicts peacefully through communication. But we don't hesitate to take actions against bullies that refuse to cooperate. And by any means necessary, we just, most times bullies just get zeroed. And over until they, stop being an ass. And that's how we work. State 291, a cooperative state where we work together to have a peaceful and fun game experience where we let everyone grow and have fun in their own way if you are active or a chill player that logs on once in a while. There's a place for everyone, and that is, I guess, our power of this state. Yes, VVV is the biggest alliance of this game for a year, but state 291 is totally more than just that. It's not just VVV, the whole state carries our legacy, I guess, and we are really proud of what we achieved together, that we have a positive environment where everyone is welcome. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like more of this kind of videos where I chat and explain some things, please let me know in the comments. I can totally do that. And maybe some ideas, what you want to see, put it in the underneath this video, and I will see what I can do. So I will say to you goodbye, and maybe till next video. Bye bye.